We are on the Sugar Run Trail, and we're headed back towards the car up Sugar Run Trail. Sugar Run Trail. What we have here is some old squaw root. It is they're past its springtime. It's the 5th of August 2020, so it's way past. There are multiples of root systems with out the side of the trail with the moss. Very nice. Let me stop. Down in there is Sugar Run Creek. Here's another one of those tree root systems on the bank along the trail. Interesting stuff. We're on an uphill part of the trail. It's almost uphill all the way. Back to the car. It was 1450 elevation back at the sign, according to my altimeter on my phone. Let's just stop and do a little 360. The sign's way down there. Here we go. This one includes a fairly sizable rock. Some nice sizable rocks. Oh yeah. And then you go across the trail to more rocks. And down to the creek. So far down there, with the undergrowth, you can't see the creek. We're just about out of range of hearing it. There's a sweet lady that passed me. She had 2 dogs, and they're yapping and barking, so you're not going to see much wildlife with dogs barking. That's interesting, looking up in there. Fence row. A rock fence. So that tells me someplace in this area this was a home site. There was a home someplace, and they got a fence to keep their livestock in. Here we go. Here's another one of these wonderful outcroppings with the rocks and the trees. Ah, look at that one. Am I pointing it right? I'm looking to see, where am I at? Okay. Right in there is a branch that goes up, and it's a branch that goes up, and there's a rock right in the bottom of it. Fabulous. I don't have a map of this area with me, so I had not really planned on hiking this area, and I initially left this morning. I was going to hike the fitness trail, but I decided to hike. These are some finished bits. I've been on the Harlan Trail and the Sugar Run Trail, but not this part, which is only a couple tenths of a mile. So I didn't bring that map with me. So there are places on this trail that are similar to hiking the Smokies in some places. Let's have a look. Let's do another 360. Down. There's a creek down in there at the bottom. That's what we came up through, this beautiful timber. They've got some stones here to cross this place. This appears to be a little muddy place. At times you can see foot sinks. We're on the Sugar Run Trail in the Cumberland Gap Historic Park. I think this trail's wide enough they can drive a pickup truck down here. Gotta be kind of careful, but it's wide enough for a pickup truck. I don't know if all of it's that way, but this part right here is wide enough for a pickup truck to come down. Bring a four-wheel drive. I don't know how many ATV type, golf cart type vehicles the park has. If they wanted to run down through here with the ATV, the park could do it pretty easily. I don't see any evidence of pickup truck ATV down through here. Although it's even here, it's wide enough. Let's look at this a bit. And over here a bit, the mossy bottom of this tree. Oh, it's a tall one too. Yeah, they've been down here and did some shoveling. So I don't know if they walked it or they did ATV type vehicle. Look at that tree. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. It was a snag, lived its life snag, and then it fell. So now that's a nurse tree, but it left part of the snag. Beautiful. This also intersects with Harlan Road Trail. I came up it back like December, 1st of January, in that range. I've been wanting to do this since about that time. So I'm getting them in. You can see that there's a path up through here. They've drove something up through here. Pickup truck maybe. Looks like it's wider than a ATV, and the track area is narrower than an ATV. Here's some of the interesting things that you get at the Cumberland Gap. Let's do a 360 here. This is nice. Nice area to do the 360. See way down into there. They have these warning signs telling you you're in the wilderness. No hang gliders, no bicycles, no motorized vehicles of any type. Park can do whatever they want. You cannot. It's here for hiking. I don't know if these trails are, if horses are allowed on them or not. This is a national park, not a state park, so I don't know. Ooh, here you go. Look at that one. That's so beautiful. Got the 3 rocks, the tree growing out, and the tree is displacing the rocks and then the moss. That's some awesome stuff. Look down on the valley floor. Let's go ahead and do the 360. There's the wilderness sign. Let you know that you have left civilization. Maybe it's Virginia. I don't know. We're not in Tennessee at all. We're either in Virginia or Kentucky. We're too far north for it to be Tennessee. Now see, this is water. Here we are. Water trail here. Erosion. We're coming up on Harlan Road Trail. So we're getting close to the parking lot where we parked our car. Okay, let's stop. And we'll go. Okay, we can go that way. And Ridge 2.1 mile. It's a nice, it goes up a creek, up Sugar Run Creek. It's just fabulous. I did that back December, January area. I came in this way, the Harlan Road Trail, came to this and turned around, went back, because I was doing one trail at a time. And see how, that's beautiful back in there. And that trail goes over top of a hill, and then it's uphill all the way, almost all the way to Fort McCook parking. That's why I grabbed onto the trail. The road is right down in here. I don't know if Cumberland Gap, their theater, is open yet. But if you have the opportunity to come here and the theater is open, take the time to go sit down in the theater. It's air conditioned, real nice. They have a story about Daniel Boone and how he had heard about this area, and he decided he was going to go, and then he got paid to go, blaze a trail. And so you know, Daniel Boone was here blazing a trail through the Cumberland Gap before the Declaration of Independence, 1776, was written and signed. He was here in 1775 range. America didn't become America to 1783, 4, something like that, when we won the war and got our independence. So Daniel Boone was here on the Wilderness Trail before America. That's something that's not taught in the history books. You just have to watch, look at the years. Yeah, we're coming up on the parking lot. Look at the years he was here. Oh, here you go. A number of trees have holes in them. And look how that rock and the moss on that rock. That's something wickedly wonderful. You have to just look at the dates of history and do the math, really. Then here we got this tree with a big hole in it. And it's leaning and leaning, so I don't know how much longer it's going to be up. But look at that, down in that valley, it looks beautiful. Yeah, we're almost to the car. I don't know what else we're going to do today. But we're on Sugar Run Trail, Cumberland Gap National Historical Park. Get a chance, come visit. Also, look up Hike Da Gap. Da Gap's like Da Bears, the D-A apostrophe, on Facebook group. If you want, post your pictures and videos. You're welcome to do that. Hey, I'm coming to the parking lot. Sugar Run Trail.